Good day and welcome to this episode of Boots on the Trail. Today I am in the Great Smoky Mountains and our journey begins right here in the parking lot of the Sinks. Well, a little off from the parking lot. Our journey will take us a bit away from the crowds, however, all the way to Upper Meigs Falls, sometimes referred to as Meigs Creek Cascade. This is along the same creek that forms the very popular Meigs Falls as seen from Little River Road. There are several creek crossings along the way, and I'm ready to get started. I'll see you up the trail. Well, it doesn't take long to get away from all of the noise and the crowds along the trail. Once you get past the Sinks area, there's really not a whole lot of people out here. And speaking of the Sinks, Sinks ultra popular. The parking lot is almost always full as it is one of the roadside waterfalls, even though it is man-made. So the Sinks were formed during the logging boom here in the Smokies, and the way they used to get the logs out of the mountains is they would float them down the river. Well, there was a log jam right here in this area along the river, and they thought the best way to get out of the jam was to use dynamite, which they did. It freed the log jam, but it also rerouted the river and formed what is now known as the Sinks. And as you can see, the Sinks are a popular swimming hole here in the Smokies. However, the park does not condone this activity. A lot of people like to jump from the rocks near the Sinks because the water is quite deep there in the river. I've seen people sitting on top of the rocks that form the Sinks as well. I've also seen kayakers take runs down them. It depends on the water flow. However, a strong word of caution, as multiple people have drowned at the Sinks. On the go. The trail, creek, and nearby mountain are all named after Colonel Return Jonathan Meigs, a Revolutionary War vet. He was a surveyor, an agent to the Cherokee Nation, and he was a military agent for the United States War Department. Now, Meigs reportedly hung a bright colored blanket atop a mountain towards the south, and that mountain is now known as Blanket Mountain, and he did that for use as a compass reference point. right, guys. Meigs Creek Cascade, or Upper Meigs Falls, and quite a lovely setting. The hike, though, is what's nice to me about it, as it is quite secluded. You're not going to see very many people out here. In fact, I've only seen about 3 sets of hikers along the way. One I just passed on their way up as I'm coming down. And so if you're looking for a little bit of solitude, getting away from the crowds, and a nice around 4-mile out and back hike, this might be the one for you. I do thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Happy hiking. And we have a snake. Hopefully, I won't get interrupted by too many more snakes along the way.